girl was sent home from school, much to the shock and bewilderment of her parents, wondering exactly what kind of rules did their daughter go and break? What boundaries did she decide to go and step over and get sent home from school? To no longer receive an education for the remainder of the day, she had to have done something that was pretty wrong. And there was a letter detailing all the events that had to go and transpire to end up resulting in her being at home. And it was all because of violent images and violent characters depicted on the lunchbox that she took with her to school. And what is it that you ask? It was a glamour shots type picture of Wonder Woman. 2 different images of Wonder Woman. And we're not talking about overly sexualized Wonder Woman. We're not talking about her taking out her sword and her shield and she's fucking going and bashing and crushing some skulls in and then decapitating other fucking things and impaling them. Nothing like that. She's busting out her fucking lasso of truth and that's it. That's all. That's what really pissed off the faculty that they had to go and send this little girl home. I want to go and again repeat this. Little girl was sent home to her parents because of a Wonder Woman lunchbox. Because of a Wonder Woman lunchbox. Okay, let's get a shit ton of stuff out of the way right now. To begin with, number 1, Wonder Woman is probably one of the finest examples of characters within pop culture and fictions that is a symbol of empowerment for women. Period. She's a superhero that saves the day all of the time and is able to go and overcome tons of obstacles. She's able to take on entire armies. She's able to go and take on gods. Like Darkseid could roll down and she'll go and fuck Darkseid up. Xerxes can come up and she'll be like, oh man, I'm gonna summon up all these creatures and bust out all these spells. She's like, don't give a fuck. Own the shit out of you. That's what Wonder Woman does. She's part of the Justice League. She's part of the fucking Trinity. Hell, she's gonna be rolling deep with Superman and Batman soon. And that's gonna be amazing. Oh, wait, no, nope, stop the presses. This shit's offensive. Kinda triggered, you see? Triggered right now. I deem this shit offensive. Why? Don't fucking know. I just gotta stick up my ass. I look like a motherfucking push pop. Don't fuck with me. That right there, that's offensive. What about it is offensive though? She's a violent character. But on numerous occasions throughout the entire character's creation, she's handled things diplomatically in non-aggressive, non-violent manners. Yeah, I don't need all these fucking facts. I'm just saying I don't really like the character. Get her the fuck out of here. Send this girl home so she doesn't get an education for the day because you personally don't like this. Yeah, because it's violent. It'll upset the entire classroom. Like, hold on. So you cannot teach any of these children their ABCs, their 1, 2, 3s. You can't tell them about things geographically. You can't go and teach them about science experiments and shit. You can't tell them about the world. You can't teach them anything at all because of a Wonder Woman lunchbox. Then you were a piss poor example of a teacher. As a matter of fact, you ought to have your fucking license revoked and you ought to be kicked the fuck out of school. And somebody with all of the intent of wanting to teach without being upset over something they don't fucking like should be put in your place. And you know what? This shit hits home with me because I was sent home more than once from school. Most notably in middle school. 2 different times I was sent home for shirts I was wearing. I remember one of the times like it was yesterday because it was a wrestling shirt. Keep in mind what was on the wrestling shirt wasn't actually offensive, but I was told turn the shirt inside out. I said no because I knew damn well there was nothing wrong with the shirt. I just know that that teacher specifically did not like wrestling. Whether your opinion of something or not is I like this or I don't like this, you do not push it onto other people just because you are in a position of power to be able to do such. It is not right. And that's what the teacher is doing. That's what that teacher was doing. And this just did not end well. Well, at least for that teacher. Because said, I'm gonna call your parents. Go for it. So, rang up my mom. My mom taught me fucking well. I've always had a take no bullshit kind of approach to things. Sure enough, teacher's like, hey, so your child wearing an inappropriate t-shirt. What t-shirt is my son wearing? A Stone Cold t-shirt. Oh, okay. What of it? It's inappropriate. We told him to turn it inside out and he refused to, so we're gonna send him home. You're what? We're going to send him home because it's inappropriate. Nothing about it's inappropriate. And you're gonna send him home. Why? Oh, because... So this went back and forth and my mom was just like, you know what? That's fine. I bought him that shirt. So you can send him home, but he did nothing wrong. Bear that in mind. She went up there and ended up raising hell. Afterwards, after I got home. And that's not the first time that she had done that. But one of the many reasons why I appreciated her so much. Just because you were a teacher doesn't mean that you get to dictate everything about a child's life. You were there to educate them, groom them so that they can become productive members of society, so that they learn everything that they are meaning to learn. So you can go on to the next grade and the next one and next one and eventually go on to college. You're meant to go and start that. They're sponges for information. You're supposed to go and fill their brains with all of this great stuff. You were supposed to go and do your damn job, and doing this shit over a fucking Wonder Woman lunchbox? Get the fuck out of here with this bullshit. This stupid ass fucking, that's offensive. Here's a letter. I just want you to know. I would have went up there and fucking tore that place the fuck apart. If my son at any one point in time ends up, okay, he's got a fucking Pokemon book bag that I fucking bought him. Okay, if he goes there and he ever fucking comes home with a letter, Dad, I was sent home early. Why were you sent home early? Here's a letter. And it says, yeah, Pokemon is not okay. Yeah, that's like, that's animal cruelty, and we don't actually condone that. I will go there. I'll make them eat that fucking book bag. Okay? That's gonna be their fucking breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You're gonna fucking take a shit, and it's gonna be a Pokemon book bag. Naturally, my son's gonna have an even cooler book bag afterwards, but no fucking kidding around. I will not accept that kind of shit. You do not push your way of thinking onto others like that. You do not push your lifestyle onto others like that. Do your fucking job. Do your fucking job. This ain't a part of it. Trust me, this is not. This is fucking stupid. And then somebody can say, you're making a big deal out of nothing. No, this isn't just nothing. Look at the big fucking picture, idiot. To begin with, number one, if this is acceptable, and this is deemed appropriate, and this is normal, when the fuck does it end? You start here, let that domino effect keep fucking going. What does it turn into? One big clusterfuck mountain. You want to go and climb to the top of it? You know what you're gonna see? Miles of stupidity while you're standing up there. You're not gonna like it. It ain't gonna be pretty. It's gonna suck a big basket of fucking balls. Trust me. This is fucking dumb. I hope this teacher gets put on fucking point. Because the fact that it matters, the teacher was fucking wrong. Wonder Woman is not a fucking violent character. So offensive. Oh, somebody get rid of this. I don't even want to touch it. Get a hazmat suit. So violent. Man, you're fucking ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous. Sending a little girl home. She didn't get a fucking education for a day. And I already get, that's just one day, Alpha. Shut the fuck up. Fucking dumbass. I don't tolerate or stand for any of this kind of stuff at all, and I never will. Because all this is nothing but politically correct assholes. That are, I'm so offended by something. You want to be offended? Go home and be offended on your own fucking time. You're supposed to be teaching, not doing this kind of shit. Well, you think the kids aren't going to be able to fucking concentrate on doing math? Oh man, we're learning multiplication today. I wish I could concentrate on it. But that violent character right now just has all my focus. Oh man, that little girl that brought it, she won't be able to concentrate. Why? Guess what? She wasn't able to tell you 3 times 3 because she saw Wonder Woman there with her lasso of truth. Damn it! Oh, how can I go and even do all of this schoolwork with this lunchbox right here? You know how ridiculous that is? Extremely. And maybe I'm mad, maybe I'm fucking crazy, right? Maybe I'm just fucking, my head meat's rotten, and my way of thinking's fucking busted. If it is, please let me know. If you actually do agree with what that teacher does, please unsubscribe from me and never come back at all. I would much rather fucking lose subscribers to have fucking empty-headed shit for brains like you around because your fucking goddamn skull is nothing but a fucking toilet, a little porta potty. And that would explain why you're just spewing stupid bullshit. So, there you go. I can't handle all this fucking stuff because it's oppressive. Fact, it is, because you're pushing your way of thinking onto others. Fuck that noise. This is AlphaOmegaSin, as always, nerds, nerdettes, and gamers game the fuck on.